hello. It's Friday. Hello. Yes, it is Friday, folks. It is Friday. We have made it through another week. We shifting papers over here. While on camera. Not good. Hello. Thanks for being here with me. Thanks to those who catch replay. Thank you. So let's get started. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. The weekend is here. So let the games begin. Let the fun begin. Or is it that you possibly have a job over the weekend, like 8 hours, or 2 days, 16 hours? God, hopefully not. But it is what it is. Whew. So let's chat it up, folks. Let's chat it up. As always, I'm going to bring any new information or no information regarding Private Second Class Travis King in my lives in the evenings every day. There was no new news out there today. And the last word or thing that was put out there, as far as I know, was that ABC did an interview with the mom and the uncle. I think that was yesterday when I reported that information. So nothing new to report. That I have seen. Hello, the Bud Files. How are you? Thanks so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Hopefully you're feeling better. Yes, I caught your premiere of the Fur Museum, I think it was. Yes, the Fur Museum. Yes. So that is no new news, no new information regarding Private Second Class Travis King. He is still being detained in North Korea, as I've been reporting, and I'm sure you all have been seeing the reports out there on the news. So it's Friday. For those that have a 5-day work week, congratulations. We all made it through the week. Pat yourself on the back. Of course, the 5-day work week can't get everybody. I can't encompass everybody's work schedule or anything like that. But for those that work 5 days, Monday through Friday, and are off on the weekend, welcome to the weekend. Let the fun begin. Now it's really time to sip, if you know what I mean. Of course, we're responsible over here. We are grown and sexy and responsible. So make sure that if you are going to be indulging in some adult beverages and you are out and about on the town, etc., that you have a designated driver. Do the Uber or Lyft thing. Make sure that you have a buddy with you that preferably doesn't drink. They can be the designated driver to make sure that you return back home safely, they themselves, and anyone that you all may encounter on the road. Of course, this is if driving is involved, a personal vehicle, all of that good stuff. We want everyone to make it back home safely. So let's have some fun. What are you all sipping on tonight? Yes, on Wednesday, we were sipping a little something because it was hump day. It was time to relax. But now it's time to really let down your hair and relax. So what are you sipping on? I am sipping on some, I think it's Tropical Punch Minute Maid. My husband is bougie. My husband is bougie because he buys Minute Maid, and I buy the Walmart. I buy the Minute Maid sometimes, but yeah. So I am sipping on that tonight. And trust, like I said on Wednesday, sipping because I don't want to have to get up and leave the live. So I am sipping. Whew. Yes. I better put it back over here because I have my phone here and I don't want to have any issues with that. But yes, congrats. Getting in that 5 days. Hopefully you got your paycheck if you're paid weekly or bi-weekly, and maybe this is the second week, etc. All of that good stuff. the folks that are out here working for others. And if you are a business owner, well, you could be working for others and still have your side hustle going on, a side gig, etc., where you are working for yourself, whether it's independent contractor or you have your own business. Congrats to you, because getting customers and clients to buy your goods and services is a feat, is a task within itself. You have to do all the advertising, the promotion, however you do it, whether you're doing flyers, knocking on doors, things in social media, etc., etc. Yes. Hello, Yvette Minor. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How was your week? Busy as always. But yes, I am telling everyone, congratulations. We have made it through the 5-day work week. And for those that work for themselves and may have a regular 8 to 9 to 5. And for those that just have, their own business, congratulations, congratulations. Much success. And for those that probably have their own business, they are still at work, because you're always in the mode of getting more clients, more customers to purchase your goods and or services. It's an ongoing thing, because we have to keep that money coming in. We have to keep that money coming in, folks. We have to keep that money coming in. And also for the people that do any and all types of things, where they are where you are where you are self-employed. English is not my first language. If you do childcare, if you are a YouTuber that is monetized, you're out here in these streets probably every day, or however a person runs their thing and they are monetized, that is something also into. If you are selling things on eBay and that's how you do your thing, if you're selling things on Poshmark, if you are doing flea markets, yes, yard sales, etc., whatever it is that you are doing, whether that is your full-on business all the time, part-time, etc., congratulations. Continued success, because like I said, you're always having to promote yourself, promote your business, etc., etc. So there is no like, okay, I can take a break, I can take a rest. Not when you have your own business or your own side thing going on. So, but congrats. And on one of my walk-in talks, I had mentioned about Yellow, which is a trucking company, and they filed for bankruptcy. And the little report that I saw said that 30,000 people were going to be out of work. Maybe, of course, that's the whole thing, that administrative people there, and also the truckers themselves. It is my hope that the truckers can, get on at other places, or maybe go into business for themselves. So in my brain, but one never knows anyone's situation. In my brain, since they are truckers, and I don't know this, short range or long range truckers, or long haul or short haul truckers, that they are able to find other trucking companies that they can go to, or get their own 18-wheeler and start, or rent a box truck and do something on their own. Because you have to be savvy and come up with ways to make extra income out here in these streets. But they did file for bankruptcy. Yellow did file for bankruptcy. I guess they couldn't reach an agreement with the Teamsters, and maybe they may have been having issues all along. Hello, April Showers, Miss April. How are you? Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? Yeah. So as always, it's Friday. Please make sure that over the weekend you are counting and watching your coins. That is always the thing to do. Watch your coins. We are on coin watch, folks. Because as much as we are out here and working the 9 to 5 for someone else, and may have a side hustle or two going on, or whether we work for ourselves, totally we're self-employed with no other outside income, we have to make sure that we're watching our coins. If we're not doing that, then it's possible that what we are doing is just for nothing, because it's the money that you take in it's all going out in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So that's not a good thing. And a way to get control of our money, as you know, and I've said it plenty of times, is to budget. Yes, I get it. Sometimes it's hard starting something, but once you start and get focused, yes, get focused, get that discipline going, you are on your way. You are on your way. Thank you so much, the AI Regina Show. Thank you so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, yes, congrats to everyone. The weekend is here. And there was a song that had those things in it, but I'm not going to try and sing it here because I don't want YouTube is out there. And any information YouTube that I mentioned with regards to budget, finance, maybe investing or anything like that is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial planner or anything like that. Financial planner, lawyer, certified financial planner, advisor, consultant, none of that. It is for entertainment purposes only. So let me know how your week was, folks. Let me know how your week was. How was work? How are those Marys at work? The Marys and the Bobs, the people that are always pretending to be busy, but they really aren't doing anything. The ones that are running around here telling everyone's business and their own business, and you don't want to hear it or take part in it. How was your work week? How was your work week? And what are you sipping on? Now it's Friday. Work was crazy, Vet Miner is saying. Wow. Are you going in some days and then are you still going in some days and then you're at home sometimes? Yvette, AI Regina Show said her week was amazing. Great success. The AI Regina Show, success. I am sipping on some tropical punch from Minute Maid this time. My husband is bougie. He does the Minute Maid. I do the Walmart. So I'm sipping on that, sipping. So make sure that you have your beverage with you while you, and I thank you so much once again, everyone that joins me on this live while you are sitting here and listening to me. Hopefully enjoying the conversation. I know that you are. Take a sip. And let me know what you're sipping on. Coffee, tea, water, fruit juice, or are you eating some ice cream or something or another? Virginia says she's sipping on a margarita. That's one way to do it. Yes. Woo. Yes. Thank you all so much for being here. Now, where is my... Yeah, because I had to write this down. So we're going to do a little fill in the blank type thing. So I'm going to say part of a saying or phrase, etc. And you have to identify the missing word and put it in the chat, of course. So here goes the first one. And when I get to where you need to fill in the word, I will say blank. And then you'll know that a word belongs there. So the first one is a blank and his money are soon parted. Regina said, just kidding on the drinking, on the sipping of a margarita. Yes, Yvette Miner is correct. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, a fool and his money are soon parted. And of course, I always want to go back to the budget and all of that stuff. But yes, we know when we don't have a plan for our money, then it soon parts away from us, meaning it's going out to something. No, that goes hot mess budgets. Hello. How are you? Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I am new to your content. Thank you so much for being here. As you are new to mine, thank you so much for being here. And yes, I do lives. I'm shooting for Monday through Friday, 6, a little bit there after 6. The next one is when I say blank, that means you put in the word that is missing. Thank you so much. Don't count your chickens before they blank. Real easy. These are some of the ones that, yes. Don't count your chickens before they blank. Yes, hatch. Ding, 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 ding. Yvette Bader, you got it. Hatch is correct. Hatch is correct. Hatch is correct. And we've all heard, hopefully our parents tell us that initially, or maybe a cousin or an older cousin, aunt, uncle, or something or another that have said that to us and have explained to us why we don't want to do that, what that saying actually means. Always a good thing. Also sipping on the remainder of my alkaline water from the other night. Excuse me. Yes, yes, yes. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Next one is, and I didn't write down a whole lot, blank is not promised. Blank is not promised. Yes, hatch for the last one. Blank is not promised. Yes, hot mess budgets. Ding, 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 ding. You got it right. Not a hot mess, but tomorrow is not promised. Facts, facts, facts. So we always want to deal with what is happening, of course, in our lives, with our money, i.e. the budgets, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Right here and now. The money the check that was deposited into your bank, either today or maybe last night, is the money that you have besides what it is that you may have had in your bank before. So, and I know that some people do a paycheck by paycheck or a monthly budget, etc., so they can do their things or what have you. But we know that tomorrow is not promised, i.e., of course, just the one thing that we are all hoping that the Lord lets us see is tomorrow, i.e., in the waking up and having breath in our body and being able to get out of bed, all of that. That would be the number one starting place. If we are allowed to just have that, then that is a good thing. Yes. So getting ahead on some things has its benefits, and we all know what it is because we are all grown and sexy over here. We've been around for a bit. Another one is do unto others what you want done unto blank. And I know there's different ways that this saying has been stated. So I'll go say it again. Do unto others what you want done unto, yes, you. Exactly, exactly. We always want to, be kind, respectful, decent, honorable, etc., and all the other adjectives, because we want people to show us the same grace, mercy, etc. We want people to be kind, honest, respectful unto us. Personal summer loading. I gotta get this back on, folks. Personal summer loading. Oh my goodness. Who else in here is maybe going through the personal summer thing? I can't be the only one. Or maybe some of you are beyond that. It happens at an early age, 29 over here. It can happen at any age. It can happen at any age, folks. Yvette Bader said me, as if she is also a 2. It can happen at any age. Personal summer loading. I want to take the zipper down, but I don't want you to think that I'm fans only. Fans only, not only fans. Fans only. I need to stop. So I want to talk a little bit about, just briefly, and I may go back and forth on these subjects. As you all know, that is what I do. I'll jump from one thing to the next and then go back. Cacao, yeah. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Okay, so who is your competition? Or rather, who should be the first, I'm just going to say person, because it is a person. Who is your greatest competition? Or you can say, who is your competition? Who is your competition, or who is the greatest competition? I got other things over here. Exactly right. Ding, 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 ding. Hot mess budgets. You are exactly right. You are your greatest competition. You are your greatest competition, whether you're doing some type of sports, whether, of course, like I mentioned before, if you are, and I'll just go with the self-employed, if you are self-employed, you're always wanting to find ways to improve yourself, improve your product, improve your service, because, of course, there is competition out there and you want to be the best at it. And if there is something that you need to do to improve yourself, there could be something personal. Say, for instance, if you wanted to lose weight, because if you have a business that is a front facing, that you're out there and you're the face of the business, people are seeing your face, whether they see it online or they see you in person, et cetera, then you want to put obviously your best face forward in this particular instance. As you all know, you want to put your best face forward. And if you think that maybe if I lose 10 or 15 pounds, my face would shrink a little bit, et cetera, and then maybe I can take another photo session and get a better headshot and put that on there. And I get it. I guess they got filters and all this other stuff that you can do. I wouldn't, I don't know. Does the 7 phone do that? Does the 7 phone do that? I don't know, folks. I'm just kidding. It probably does. There's an app for that, Wanda. There's an app for that. But what you see is what you get. But the natural is always the best. Yeah, you are your greatest competition. And wherever you can find some way to improve your product or service, then do it. And I get it for a lot of old heads. I'm just going to put it that way. We are so ingrained and used to the traditional way of doing stuff, maybe with pieces of paper. And of course, we need to get online and do that. Maybe mailing list, actual mailing list, etc. We need to get online and do the email list, etc. So sometimes for some of the old heads, and of course getting a website, doing that, getting on all of the social medias and promoting that way, then if you are, for lack of a better phrase, were trapped in that mode, you have to get out of that, because you are going to encounter and engage with more people by getting into the social media space as much as possible. Now, of course, we always have to be careful with that also too. And as always, we want to provide a good product or service, because if we are out here on social media, and of course everyone else is out here on social media, if they are buying your good or service and they are not satisfied, then you have to have a way for these people to connect with you, for lack of a better phrase, in an offline way. No matter how much my brain wants to go to all the newfangled ways to do stuff and to, of course, make money in the process, it always want to go back to, I want to keep some of the old stuff, because one review can could possibly ruin you for a long period of time, or for forever. So with me, if I go to a restaurant, and trust, very seldom do I, unless I'm going to McDonald's or something, I'm talking a sit-down restaurant, maybe like Olive Garden or some another like that, or Red Lobster, and it's been many moons because I do most of my cooking at home. So if I was to go to a place like that, if I'm not satisfied with the food, etc., or the service, I would let the manager know, put him or her off to the side and say, I wasn't happy with the food or the service, and give reasons why, etc. And then if they're going to do something right there on the spot to rectify it or something, that's fine. And then I am out of there. I'm not going to go on social media and say, that place was horrible, don't ever go there. Nah, nah, nah. I don't know. I am sure that people are doing that. I have seen some people reviews on places, and it can make or break someone that is, I'm talking a mom or pop place, someone that is very small. It can make or break your business forever, or for a short period of time. Or if you have people that know that this was probably a one-off situation, then fine, people will stay with you, etc. And then, of course, we know word of mouth is always a great thing. So if you got a group of people that's always buying your goods or services, etc., then fine, and they've been doing word of mouth for you, etc. And then you have this one-off situation where you get a really bad review, then then they will know. But it is my hope that they would try and get with you in a different way, shape, form, or fashion. And of course, you would have to let them know the many ways to get in contact with you offline. I'm saying offline, but not via social media, because they are not going to be, everyone else is going to see that review, and it may not go well for you. So you are your greatest competition. And of course, just be, like I mentioned before, you have to be mindful about social media and your business and all this other stuff. What else is happening out here, folks? What else is happening? What else is happening? Taking another sip. Ooh, that is good. That is tasty. That is tasty. Thank you all so much for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Any plans for the weekend? Any plans for the weekend? Are any of you going out to the club? Are any of you going out to the club? And when you go to the club, what type of dances are they doing now if you go to the club? And if you don't and haven't been in a while, let me know the the type of dance or dances or dance moves that you did when you did go to the club. Let me know in the chat. Or you can just name off some dances. Do you all remember the robot? The Cabbage Patch. Do you all remember those dances? Do you all remember those dances, folks? I'm taking too many sips. Too many sips. Drink some water behind that. The Robot and the Cabbage Patch. Do you all remember that? And slow dancing or slow drag as something as they used to call it. Fun times, fun times. I wonder what the club scene looks like nowadays. Man, it has been many a moon since I have been to the club. Or do you all go out to, and I always keep saying this, like intimate settings or something where there's grown and sexy people there, and you go and you listen to some jazz, drink some wine, etc., etc. What's going on, folks? What's going on? Plans for the weekend, folks. Plans. It's the weekend, baby. Come on. Let's get hype. Let's get hype. Or is there the second, or is it, there's always second shift if you have children. If you have children that you have to make sure you get home and make sure they get food in their bellies and all this other stuff. The work never stops, in my opinion. The work never stops. It's second shift. I used to say that to my son-in-law all the time when he would come and pick up his son, my grandson, when I was watching him. I was always a second shift. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And the last few days I've been forgetting to take my vitamins. This is crazy. I've been forgetting to take my vitamins, my one a day. I think it's immunity boost or immunity defense vitamin. So yeah, I finally took 3. You know, they say you take 2, but I always break the rules somehow. But yeah. Yes. Thank you so much for the 5 likes and the people that are here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Make sure you go check out each other's channel. I'm new to Hot Mess Budgets. Go check her out. Yvette Manor, thank you so much for being here and for supporting me always. I do appreciate your support. I do appreciate your support. And now I have a person that's in the personal summer camp with me. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Sheet, we here. Hello, Sheet, we here. Hello, Sheet, we here. How are you? How are you, Sheet? How are you, Sheet? Learning how to do. I saw your little your video, Sheet, earlier today, Love the lives. Thank you. Thank you. I love doing them. I'm loving doing them. I really am. I like to be on here and chat and, working on my YT thing and WH thing and all that stuff. We don't need to put that in there. I need money. That might have been it. I think it was like there was some other person, you like hitting on the three dots to hit the like on a person's YouTube video, all of that good stuff you had. That is what I saw. I don't know if it's the same one or not, but I did see another show where you did like a voiceover. I think it was I Need Money, and then there was something. It might have been with someone, and it looked like they were doing a skyline view of some buildings or something or another. But that is what I saw. Yeah. Thank you so much, Sheet. We're here for being here. Thank you so much, Sheet. We are here for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me get on here. I keep forgetting it. I know they gave me a notice. I am on this one. Yeah. Oh my God. So much stuff going on. So much stuff going on. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Did a little switcheroo with the laptops. And let me turn this down before I. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. What do you have planned for tonight, Sheet? We hear what do you have planned for tonight? Did a little trivia earlier, so I'm just here chit-chatting. You are your greatest competition. I know that you have a little side stuff going on. That was a short for Black Money Corp. Yes, I saw that was the one that I saw. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. It is Friday, Sheet, as you know, and I don't know whether you're doing your little side hustle tomorrow, probably so, or if Friday is the last day for you at your regular job. But pat yourself on the back, and all in the chat, pat yourself on the back. It is the weekend, time to let our hair down, take a little sip of something, and enjoy the weekend. We made it. We made it through the Marys and the Bobs, all the stuff that happened while you were at work, dealing with your manager, supervisor, boss, etc. All of that good stuff, all that happened today. Hopefully you did a release of it, and that stuff is out of your brain, out of your mind until Monday shows up again. That is how it should work, but we get it. We get it. But do your best to take that stuff, get that stuff out of your brain, get that stuff out of your brain. You don't need to let the job be beholden to be renting free space in your head. You don't need that. There is a lot of other life happening inside your own home, whether it's just you and your significant other, spouse, etc., girlfriend or boyfriend, and or children involved. That is enough. That's enough stuff going on right there. And did you all take your vitamins? Like I was mentioning, I forgot to take my vitamins for a few days. So I took them before I came on. Well, not all at once. Now they said take 2. I took 3. But yeah, we got to make sure that we are doing, like I mentioned, probably every time I do a video, that we are doing something for ourselves, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, etc. And taking our vitamins is a part of that. Unless we are eating some really, really, really healthy food all the time, and we know all the healthy food stuff that we should be eating that is part of a good, healthy diet. Of course, all the vegetables, like those leafy green vegetables that they talk about, all of that stuff, any and everything that is healthy, which is where we're supposed to get all of our vitamins, nutrients, etc. And we know that that doesn't happen a lot. Then we're depending on some of us may be depending on the vitamins to supplement that. And who knows what's in there, but that is a whole nother thing. And we talked about, like I mentioned, you are your greatest competition, whether it comes to your job, whether it comes to, of course, you're wanting to improve yourself. You want to improve yourself for yourself. And if it's going to help you in your, I guess, current job, the 9 to 5, etc., because there is competition at work. Everyone at work is your competition, whether they work in the same area that you work in or not. Everyone is your competition because you are competing for resources, i.e., you're competing for the money. And just because you're working in a different area, if someone is working in sales and someone is working in HR, admin, etc., you all are competing for that money, for those resources, for that raise, for that promotion, and the raise or the money that comes with the promotion. In that type of way, you are in competition. The business has a pot of money. They don't have, it's possible, but just in general, they have a pot of money. And whether they designate it to all the different areas, doesn't matter. They still one pot of money. But you are in competition with everyone at that job, in my opinion, for those resources, for that money, for that promotion. And of course, with yourself, if you are in business for yourself, to make your business, your good or your service as appealing to me and every other person out here, the consumers, etc., as you possibly can, so that we can be enticed and so that we can be parted from our money, so that our money can part us and go to you for the good or service, etc. So we always have to find ways to, of course, improve ourselves, and if we have business, and in that way too. You are your greatest competition. You are your greatest competition. What else is going on? What else is going on? We are on a coin watch every Friday. Every day should be a coin watch day. Watching your coins, making sure that you keep more of your money with you. The budget, as I talk about all the time, keeping that money with you at all times, folks. You're probably tired of me saying it. That's okay too. I'm going to continue to say it because I need to hear it for myself. Also, it too. I have my moments, and I can do better in areas. You know, as we go along in our journey, whatever it is, whether it's for our health, with regards to our money, maybe getting a better relationship with our children, whether they're still in the home 0 to 18, whether it's our adult children, because things may have happened in families to where some parents and children, adult children, aren't talking, et cetera, whatever it may be. You had a falling out with a good cousin or an aunt or uncle, someone that you admire, respect, and love, that type of thing. Yeah. Always need to work on ourselves, and if we can work on finding our way back to a good area or a good spot with these folks, not with these folks, but with your family, then do so. And of course, getting ourselves in a good spot, like I said, if it's for our health, that is important. Very, very, very important. So we always want to be working on ourselves and doing the best that we can to improve. Constant, steady improvement is good. Slow and steady wins the race, because it's not going to happen all at once. Of course, we know if there was a pill or something that a lot of us could take to get this weight off, tone up, and just be woo. We would have all purchased it by now, and my saying this would be a moot point, because we would all be there. But it requires work. Hello, DJ Ron the mechanic. How are you? It's going great this Friday. It is Friday. The work week is done for most, and we are here just to sip a little bit, chat a little bit, all of that good stuff about a whole host of things. I enjoyed your DJ Envy show the other day, DJ Envy car show the other day when you did your premiere of it. Excuse me. And what are you sipping on, Sheed and DJ Ron the mechanic? What are you sipping on? What are you all sipping on? You're welcome. I'm sure you have more footage. I am sure that you have more footage. Don't forget to like the video, folks. Don't forget to like this live. Don't forget to like this live. Don't forget to like this live. If you want your link drop, please share me out on your community post. If you want your link drop, please share me out on your community post. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What is going on? What is going on, folks? I got so many things. Cords and everything around here. What else is going on? Thanks for the 7 likes. Thanks for the 7 likes. Hello, Curvy Key. How are you? How are you? How are things? Curvy Key has paid off her student loan debt. Curvy Key has paid her student loan debt. I'm not speaking out of church, folks, because she mentioned that in one of my lives. Congratulations, congratulations. She is getting her coins together. She was on a coin watch, and in her, that's the term I use, because people, we're watching what we're doing with our money, and yeah, she has paid off her student loan debt, which is an albatross around a lot of people's neck. I think as the saying goes. Yes, she has paid off her student loan debt, and she said she did it by any extra money that she had, she put towards that, and she gave up some of the luxury purchases that she used to make, etc. But now she's student loan debt free. Student loan debt free. A lot of people can't say that. That is a major feat. That is a major feat. Yes, which brings me to the thing that I always say with regards to that, and a whole lot of stuff can be said with regards to that. We have to make sure that we are going, not for Curvy Key, just in general. And if we are parents, we have to make sure that our kids are going into an area, a profession, a field of work where it is going to pay. It is going to pay handsomely. I'll put it that way. Where it is going to pay handsomely. And start with the STEM fields: science, technology, engineering, and math. Start there. Start there. If you're going to go into student loan debt, definitely make it worth your while. Please, if you are a parent, let your kids know this and let them know this early on. Unless you've got some 529 going on, and by the time they're there, you have the money to where they can go and get their basket weaving degree, whatever, then that's fine. But I'm sure that you, like I mentioned in my walking and talkings, that you don't want to be signing your name on the line. You don't want to be signing your name on any loans or any of that craziness, or refinancing or taking out a loan on your home to pay for your kids' college, et cetera, et cetera. They can take out student loans if they are so inclined, if they want to go and get a basket weaving degree. If they're going to go into STEM and they are serious about it and been serious about that area, before they turned 18, before they got out of high school, then that's another thing. Then go on, take out the loans yourself, because they are young. They will have their whole life to pay them back. But if you go into a field that is going to be worth your while, like STEM, then you're going to make decent money. Of course, that may depend on where you live, etc. So you may have to move to where the money is. And if you are young and don't have anything hanging on to you like children, a kid, baggage, it is what it is. I had baggage. Okay. Then you can do that. So lots of stuff there. One is, don't screw up like Test Case Dummy did. You don't want to be having a kid early on to where it may stifle something. Personal summer loading again, Yvette Minor. Whoo, Lord. She said that he is drinking blackberry lemonade from Publix. Okay, I am over here drinking some tropical punch from Minute Maid brand. My husband is bougie, so I was over here last night with the Walmart brand of the strawberry lemonade. I need to stop. My husband's bougie. is an extra 75 cents and he's bougie all of a sudden. These wives. Taking a sip, folks. Woo, that's personal summer. Yes. Blackberry lemonade. Yes. Woo. Man, oh man. Please don't forget to hit the like button, folks. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hello, Netta's Nest. How are you? How are you? How are things down there in sunny Florida? How are things down there in sunny Florida? How does your garden grow? Let me know in the chat. Have you put up another video? Let me know, Netta's Nest. I can't unzip this thing because YouTube may think I'm doing and OnlyFans. No, fans only. I need this ad for this personal summer that's loading, folks. It's loading. Personal summer loading. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You don't have a glass right there in front of you. Okay, DJ Ron the mechanic. He's not drinking anything. He's not sipping on anything at the moment, but that may change. That may change. Netta is saying a little less hot today. Amen. Yes, yes. I am sure it is beyond extra hot there in Florida, Texas, and some of these other southern states. And Maryland is a southern state, of course, too. But you can't, if you said, I'm from, if someone say, where are you from? You say, I'm from the South. And they'll say, what state? And you say Maryland. They'll say, no, Maryland is not South. But actually it is. It's more. But that's a whole other thing. That's a whole other. How was your work week, DJ Ron the mechanic? How was it? Let me know in the comments. How was your work week? We did a little fill in the blank with the word on a phrase earlier. And Yvette did well. And Hot Mess Budgets did well also into, I guess, all the things. So yes. Kirby Key, are you promoting? Do you have anything out there, Kirby Key? Have you? She may not be here. Sometimes I'm asking questions and people may not be here, and I'm just thinking they're here because I know people are, listening, and they may be listening in the background. I'll just start asking questions, and people have long since gone. I need to stop. Sip. Oh, and I'm also drinking some alkaline water that I got from the $1.25 store. So that too. Yes, folks. Well, it's been one long work week, says DJ Ron. So did you do all the jobs that you told me that you do, Ron? DJing, working at the post office, audio mixing, and your regular mechanic stuff. Who did what? Congrats. Yes, you did it. If you have a job, if you are self-employed, congrats to everyone that made it through the 5-day work week. Bad body, not so fit. Congrats to everyone that made it through the 5-day work week. That worked Monday through Friday. And now it's the weekend. The weekend belonged to you. The weekend was made for you and not that beer. If you all are familiar with the commercial, I am sure that you all are. You work at State Farm this week. What do you do at State Farm? Are you an auditor, adjuster? I mean, what do you do at State Farm? You may have mentioned that you sell insurance. You sell insurance? I may have forgotten that. But nonetheless, yes, let me know what it is that you do for State Farm. And does Jake work there? Underwriter. Okay, yes. Okay. Thank you so much. Jake from State Farm. Ron from State Farm. I need to stop. Bad body, not so fit. How was your week? How was your work week? Oh, the push-ups. The push-ups. Really good work week. Good. That's always a good thing. Now, earlier, I was asking the folks in the chat if they were going to go to the club tonight or maybe tomorrow night, etc. And what type of dance moves are they doing now? I have not been to a club in many, many, many years. And most of the folks in here are grown and sexy. So I know you're probably, well, I guess you can be 21 to go to the club. I don't know, maybe 18 in some spots. And do they even have clubs where it's like a particular age range, maybe 35 and up or 30 and up only? I don't know, because I couldn't see myself getting out here and going to a club with that bunch of 18-year-olds or all the other stuff. I'm not LOL. I'm too old. LOL. Me too. Me too. Me too. Big, bold, and bald. Well, maybe that's what maybe some of the women are looking for. Big, bold, and bald. Some women like that. Don't count it out. Don't count yourself out. But I get the part about being too old at 29 over here. Haven't been to a club in 10 years. Some women like that. Bad body, not so fit. And you're working on getting in shape and getting it all together, getting it packaged up nicely. Are you a provider man? That's the word on the street. You got to be a provider man too. You got to be doing all of this. You know, the sixes. Six pack abs, 6 feet tall, and making 6 figures. The package, you get the package together. Bad body, not so fit, but you're getting there. You're getting there. As are a lot of people on a health journey. I'm not saying that you're on a health journey, but I see that you're doing push-ups and all this other good stuff. And healthy enough for me. Yes, but they like big, bold, and bold. Don't count yourself out. Stop. Gotta be a provider, man. You gotta be a provider, man. You gotta get on these streets, man. Bad body, not so fit. See what the women want. See what the women want. See what those single women want. What is Netta saying? I often go to the restaurant with a deck that has a local groups singing Motown music. Yeah, can shake a little. Netta said she can shake a little. Well, all right. Well, all right. But that's good. Maybe that is kind of, and I've seen those in times gone by where they had, you're at a restaurant and they have the little stage area and, people are playing music. And sometimes there's a little space where you can dance, maybe 2 or 3 couples can, get out there and shake and shake a leg like Netta says she does. Oh, okay. That's a good thing. Okay. Yeah, but those are the places, and maybe I should start saying those types of intimate settings. And I know that a restaurant, one thing intimate in restaurant, but there are some, of course, I'm thinking on the more expensive side, but nonetheless, yeah, those. And when every time when I'm saying intimate settings, I'm saying a place where you can go and they play a little jazz, and they may have a little area because it's where you can, do a little slow drag. Does anyone remember that term, slow drag? It's called a slow drag. And we all know what happens most of the time when, so-called slow drag. Maybe that should have been bad. A lot of kids got here from the initial thing of slow drag. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. We probably got some young folks in here that don't even know what slow drag is. Let me see what is happening in the chat. Bad body, notes of fit. I say my age, and when I look distressed, they be like, you need Advil or Tylenol. What? You say your age, when you go to a club, and when I look distressed, they be like, you need an Advil or Tylenol. I don't understand. Okay, let me see. Sometimes I just be in thoughts or sciatica be acting up. Yeah, I think you had mentioned something with regards to the nerves and your nerve stuff and all that. You ought to see those palm-colored folks slow dragging. I'd be so tickled. How do they do it? I'm gonna have to Google that. How do they do it? Do they act like they have, like COVID is still in effect? This is a power. They don't do it like we do it, or did it? Oh my God! Netta, let me know in the chat. Bad body, not Jin. Ben, I know I'm not saying that right. Hello. Thanks so much for being here. I am. Please forgive me if I did not say your name properly. It's not my intention to do that. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Got my stuff right here, so I can write down some of these names. Thank you so much. Bad body, Dr. Face. I would think I get special treatment, more so for me at outings, until they be like, Bo, we making sure we respect our elders. They go there. They got you on the elderly tip. We gotta respect our elders. Wow. Woo, they go there. Oh, they're all so they're like, we're free. We won't have any issues if we go home after the slow drag. When the slow drag brings up and up and up, we go home. Won't have any issues. 9 months down the road. Yes. Yes. Excuse me. There's my purse. Get my hand sanitizer. What else is going on, folks? So a lot of us haven't been to the club in a long while. Netta's out there shaking a leg at the restaurant. They got a little deck for dancing. She said the other folks out here, you get so tickled. Oh my goodness. Bad body, not so fit. I'll be feeling like horribly happy. They said we got to make sure we respect our elders. Oh my goodness. All sometimes. Oh. Excuse me. Do you guys have any plans for tonight? It's 7:34 Eastern Standard for me. In the PM here. Any plans for tonight? Just rest and relax, clear your mind, take a sip of something, enjoy your family. Maybe it's date night for some of you all with your spouse, your girlfriend or something, and maybe that's a Netflix and chill type thing. Having date nights are a good thing to keep the vibes going. I'll just put it that way in one's relationship. I'll just put it that way. It's a good thing to keep the vibes going. Please don't forget to hit the like button, folks. Hit the like button. Let me stop shaking this table. Don't forget to hit the like button. They're about to go into rest and take my Advil and drink some tea. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. You all make sure you go check out Bad Body Not So Fit. Check him out, folks. Check him out. Whew. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Hot mess budget. No plans for tonight. Hot mess budget. No plans for tonight. Make it veggie pasta dinner while listening. Okay. Thank you for continuing to listen. Thank you so much. Whew. Hot mess budgets. Yeah, the budgeting is important, folks. The budgeting is important. We all come to whatever type of conclusions in our lives about whatever it is that may be happening or not happening, etc. We come to some type of conclusion. If I am going to be better in this particular area, or I need to do better, or I have to get better, etc., in a particular area, then we start to think about it and hopefully take action, because everything is going to require some type of action on our part, because no one is going to do a whole host of things for us, or pretty much nothing. And that is a way that, that is the way that most parents have taught their children, that no one is going to do anything for you. You're going to have to get out of here, work, scrape, hustle, and do everything for yourself, which is probably a good thing and some good information to give your children, so that they can have that mindset from early on. So when they get out here in society where no one gives a poop about them, really, they are able to manage and take care and sustain whatever it is that they got going on without feeling hopeless and depressed and thinking that someone is going to be there to save them all the time. Yes. Hello, Joshua Gabriel. How are you? Wellness with Frugal Mama. Hello. Thanks so much for being here. You too have a good night. Have a good night, Hot Mess Budgets. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. I am new to Hot Mess Budgets content. Go check out her channel, folks. Go check out her channel. Yes, hope you get plenty of rest. I will. And sleep well also. And two, sleep well. How was your day, Joshua Gabriel? How was your day? Wellness, how was your day? And I know that people stop in and they are busy doing things, what have you. I just like to always ask and chat it up. We're just over here chatting, having some crowd and sexy conversation, of course, talking about the money and the budget. We are on a coin watch over here. At least every Friday, we are on a coin watch for the weekend, in that we are going to be watching our coins, watching our money, making sure that we are staying on budget and try our best not to stray from it. Yes, I understand, and it happens to me at times where we stray away from our budget, we overspend, etc. But the thing to do when that happens is to get back on that train. So you are on a coin watch. Watch your pennies. You got your budget. And for those, as another friendly reminder, if you have not done your monthly budget, your paycheck budget, your bi-weekly budget, however it is that you do your budget for the week, for the month, etc., make sure that you do that so that your money knows where it is going to go. That's a little bit part of the Dave Ramsey thing. Every dollar has a job. And when you're doing your budget, which is just your spending plan for your money. And that is where you tell each and every dollar that you will be making where to go. Rent, mortgage, food, all of your debts, all of the things that you like to do. Your sinking funds, which I'm going to talk about in another live and explain the whole process, et cetera, sinking funds, cash savings challenges, etc., that a lot of the folks in the budgeting community do. And they do a whole host of things. Great, big budgeting community out here, folks. And everyone's budget is personal and different. But nonetheless, today is Friday, and I'm talking about budgets as I try to incorporate in my walkings and talkings, and of course here in these lives. So today is Friday, it's a payday, so I want to bring these things to your brain, back to you, to your brain, so that you can think about them. And maybe tomorrow, when you're looking at your checkbook balance, you are not seeing anything in there, or we have just enough money. And trust, I've been there. We have just enough money to do the gas next week, and maybe pick up some milk or bread or something, et cetera, in case something runs out. That type of thing. Then that should be where one would say, okay, I need to do something differently. I need to do something better if I want to get ahead. Whatever the getting ahead looks like for each and every one of us individually. Yeah, coin watch, stay on budget. I was talking about going to the clubs and disco, and I was asking people and the folks, the different types of dances that they did when people go to the club. And I had put in there a robot, Cabbage Patch. And I know they had one called the Running Man. I don't know when that came out, but it's probably not anything recent. But what type of dances are there besides a slow drag? Just sitting here chatting. And what are you all sipping on, folks? What are you all sipping on? I know Wednesday we did a little wind down, let's relax, because it was hump day. You deserve to have a little sip of something. And if you are imbibing on an adult beverage, make sure that you do not drink and drive. I am not promoting anyone here to indulge in adult beverages. But if people are doing that in their homes, please make sure that you don't get out here and drink and drive or anything like that. I'm taking a sip, excuse me. Thank you so much for hitting the like button, folks. Thank you so much for hitting the like button. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. What else is going on? What else is going on? Let me know in the comments what's going on. What is going on, folks? What is going on? School, of course, I talked about that in every live. And some things bear mentioning. Don't forget to check to see if your state offers a sales tax holiday for back to school. I know that the state of Maryland does. I don't know the dates, but it's always in August. So that way you can get the items that they say that you can get without having to pay sales tax. If your state has a sales tax in place already, as some states don't have a sales tax. So that's a good little way to save money. And also, like I mentioned yesterday, you can always start a sinking fund for that. You can always start a sinking fund for that for next year, or you can start something now, because if you have a small child in K to 3, etc., they're always doing something that requires money, or you are taking time out of your weekend to go and ride them around for some type of sales drive that they are doing at the school. So yeah, those sinking funds are great. They are fantastic. They are fantastic. Fantastic. And also, you need to congratulate yourself, like the title is saying. It's, of course, it's Friday. The work week is over. And you need to congratulate yourself and reward yourself in some way, shape, form, or fashion by taking a sip of something that you have at home already, because you paid for it, right? You paid for it already. You have it at home. Coffee, tea, milk, water, fruit punch that I don't need. You need to reward yourself. You made it through. You made it through the 5-day work week. You made it through. You made it through. Oh, and I got to get this out. You made it through. The Marys and the Bobs that I talk about, the people at work that are doing so much, they're doing nothing. And literally that is what it is. They're around there walking around, talking, gossiping, all this other stuff, telling your business if you told them anything, and telling their business, which you don't want to hear, and pretending to be busy and like they're God's gift. You made it through that personal summer loading. I got this fan going, folks, like personal summer loading. So you made it through. So congratulate yourself. If you've done the 9 to 5, congratulate yourself that you made it through the work week. If you are self-employed as a YouTuber that is monetized, and of course your stuff, your thing probably never stops. You know, it's possible that you're putting out content all the time, et cetera, et cetera. And if you are self-employed doing any and all the other things, whether you're doing childcare, whether you are, the things are escaping me, whether you do childcare, whether you are a handyman, whether you do tutoring on the side because you're a teacher, and then you don't have to be a teacher to do some type of tutoring, et cetera, et cetera. Whether you cut lawns, oh, my goodness, whether you do any type of gardening, any type of handiwork, roof repair, any and all of that. If you are self-employed, then you are always working, even when you are asleep. You're hoping that the ads that you have on all of these social media platforms, you're hoping that they work for you. You're hoping that the flyers, if you're doing it the old-fashioned way, that they are working for you. You're hoping that your cold calling is working for you. You're hoping that word of mouth is working for you. All of that good stuff. Congrats, congrats, congrats. If you bought in money from the sale of your goods or services this week and you're able to see a profit, great. If you're able to break even, great. Congratulate yourself. We have to find and look for the small wins, the small successes. Yes, trust. We have to do that because we have to remain positive if we are out here being self-employed, because we, for whatever reason, may not want to jump back out there into that rat race of a job, going to office, having to answer to someone, whatever it is. Congratulate yourself, because it's ugly out there. It's ugly out there, and it can be ugly out there. And people make decisions whether they want to. And I get it. People have a job, 9 to 5, and then people have a side hustle or a whole full another job that they're doing, self-employed, working for themselves, et cetera, et cetera. So pat yourself on the back, because all of that counts. All of that counts. What else is happening, folks? What else is happening? Of course, football season is upon us, and I mentioned that a little bit ago. Have you printed out your team's football schedule? I did. I finally did it today. I did. And of course, everyone knows that my team is the Steelers. My team is the Steelers. If you are in the chat, let me know what your team is. Let me know what your team is. Mine is the Pittsburgh Steelers. I've been a fan since way back. And I printed out their schedule, of course. Yes. It is that time of year, folks. It is that time of year. And if you have Eagles, Yvette Minor. Okay. Wow. Just turn the chat. Just turn this whole live upside down, Yvette Minor. You just turn the chat all the way upside down with that. What? The Eagles. Eagles. What? I know they say Eagles. I just want to say Eagles just to be different. What? What happened? Why not the Steelers? Why not the Steelers? What's going on, Yvette? Let a sister know if you're able to. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I got to take a sip. Well. The Eagles. Understand. I understand. And the other team, the Steelers, are from Pittsburgh. I understand. But same state is all. Okay. We shall see. And they did well. They did well the last time they were in the Super Bowl, which was recent. Was it last year? I can't remember. The stuff just escapes me. The Kansas City, yeah, they went last year. You sure have a black quarterback, I think. Yeah. So here we are. Yes, hopefully, I'm sure you printed out your team's schedule if you are into football. I know, because sometimes the ladies, and this is not trying to be stereotypical or anything like that, because sometimes the ladies, they may not be too much into sports, just in general, any sport or what have you, but there are some that are into it, really, really, really into it, and then some that are just into it kind of sort of passively, and then some kind of sort of in between or what have you. Yes, I love football. Yes, I love American football, and I love the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I love watching it on TV. I don't get to see many because we don't have a package. At least I don't think my husband has a package. Not that he mentioned to me or anything like that. And sometimes when they're not broadcasting locally on the stations, then I'm just doing the highlights. But yeah, I love watching it, and I need to start. Well, I always want to say I want to go to a bar and look at it, but then I want the TV to be talking to me. And I know sometimes they have it on and sometimes they don't. Because when the guys come in there, they know all the plays that they're playing. Like, hey, this dummy don't know what play they're running. A nickel here, a dime here, a quarter here. I don't know. So that's why in the olden days when I would go to these places, they would have the TV on and it would be no volume. So I don't know what's going on, but yeah. But yeah. And like I said the other night, if my husband wants me to do up some wings or something for him, then I do that for him. He just go into the man cave and do his lay down there with the football, all that good stuff. But yeah, I love football. I love watching it on TV when I can get them. Then of course just watch the highlights. And do you listen to the sports channels, Yvette? Because I listen to the sports channels also too. I try to listen to them every day. catch one of the shows every day. Thank you so much, Joshua, for still being here. Thank you so much for still being here. Thanks so much for the 13 likes. Thanks so much for the 13 likes. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it, folks. I do appreciate it. If you want to get your link dropped, share me on your community wall, folks. Share me on your community wall if you want to get your link dropped. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Well, not at all. You don't listen to it on the radio at all. Okay. Understand. Yeah. I go between the sports station and listening to the Spanish news or the Spanish radio station. Most of the time the news is going on when I'm sitting in there. But yeah. And they do, of course, they do all the things that the regular shows do. They have a sports section, and then depends on the channel and on the one that I listen to. They also have a doctor come on, and then they have people call in to tell what their issue is, and he explains why this, that, or other is happening, what they can do for it, or he just tells them go see a doctor, et cetera, et cetera. Very interesting. So I learned a lot of vocabulary that way. Joshua, I'm a fan of hockey. Cause injuries. Okay. Well, the sports that are a little bit more, violent. Sports is violence. Some of them are not golf or tennis or baseball, unless they, the whole team comes out there and fighting. But yeah, football, of course. And then hockey, yes, I can. You lose your teeth a lot in the hockey thing, but yeah, the other stuff too. They are rough there. Yeah. And definitely when, if you happen to make it to the NFL or to the MLB or any of those leagues, except NBA, National Basketball Association, then you always have to be cognizant about issues on the field or on the court, etc., and off the field and off the court, etc., because that sport is how you make your money. And one bad slip or accident or something off the job, yeah, you can lose your job and no one else in that particular, in the league or whatever, the association will hire you. So you have to be careful about what it is that you're doing, where you're going, all this and that and the other. And yes, I get it. If you're fortunate enough to be, I don't know, it's probably less than 1%. I don't even know. So I'm just making up a random number. If you happen to be part of the 1%, and I'll just speak about football, and I'm sure there is a percentage that is drafted into the NFL and that does make it to I think it's a 52-man roster, then you are blessed beyond blessed just for that. And yes, depending on where you're drafted at and all this other stuff, et cetera, you will make money. You will make money. And of course, how you are managing that money from jump, from the rip, will determine a whole lot of things, because we do find athletes that are out here that they do get drafted, they become part of 52, and when they're drafted in, if they're like number one, number two, et cetera, they are getting millions upon millions upon millions in these contracts, and they have zero clue as to how to manage that money. And then they hire people to help them manage that money. They have zero financial education, and that's one of the reasons why, well, not one of the reasons, but there is a reason why the school system does not teach that financial education along with civic education, the voting, how our politics works, how our system, how our political system work here in the United States, all of that good stuff. So knowing how to manage one's money, all things about money, budget, credit, interest, the whole gamut, very, very, very important. And when they allow, and then in a lot of cases that we find, after these athletes, their career's done, and you don't hear anything about them for 10 or 15 years, and you hear something, and most of the time, sadly, most of the time it is bad news where they just squandered all of their money, or they had assistants and squandered their money, i.e. they had someone on their team, not that type of team, but their personal team, people that they hired to help them manage their money. They got into bad investments. Some people, sway them into certain investments to where they will probably get kickbacks, a whole host of stuff that's happened just because people aren't educated and not seeking out the information for themselves. Just because someone tells you something, that doesn't mean that you can get on your smartphone now and go and Google and see if said information is correct. And of course, you can ask around, get many different opinions. You don't have to go to and take the word of one financial advisor, consultant, planner, etc. Do your research, do your own research, and then go seek out other people in that same, go seek out another financial advisor, another financial planner, because that is a whole lot of money for a very young person. And I'm talking 22, 23, if that, I'm being generous, thinking that they've gone through 4 years of college. It could happen sooner for a lot of folks. So that money is key and very important. And if there are in this chat, or if someone in this chat knows someone, second hand, third hand, 25 hand, in their family, or, a colleague or something, or in their group, or, how people say there's 6 degrees of separation. We may know of someone that has a son that is going to school or college, etc., and they have the odds of them being drafted at least are pretty good. So we have to make sure that if we have some type of in with the mom or the dad, et cetera, then letting them know that, hey, it will probably be a good idea now to get your son a whole lot of training on money, finances, investing, et cetera, and a whole host of other things too, like how to read a room, how to not believe everything that they are being told. Because when people have a whole lot of money, it's like the roaches come in. Everyone wants a piece of that. And I'm talking just the regular Joe down the street, the friend that you've been knowing forever since high school, that may be on hard times, that may have not done as well. Any and everyone is coming around. Friends and family. And their friends and family, folks that you don't even know. And then the people that you may hire onto your team that don't know you, you don't know them. You have zero relationship with these people, except for maybe some other people that are in the locker room with you, and you're new, and maybe you're asking them, hey, who is your personal advisor or consultant, et cetera. And then you get on with, and you don't know anything about them. Someone just recommending someone. You have to do your own research. Don't be in a hurry. Place that money somewhere. If you don't know anything about money, place that money somewhere, and then just get on this machine and start learning some things. Write down the questions that you have from just reading this stuff or questions that you had even before you start reading anything, and learn a few things while your money is making money for you. And then when you're ready to move and make a good decision about whether you want to rent or buy something, what to invest in, et cetera, that's going to be all the better for you. But I think most of us know someone that is 1 or 2 or 6, out the 6 degrees of separation is there's someone in our orbit that we know that knows of someone that their child may or may not be in the situation. But yeah, that money is important, and keeping more of it with you than away from you, because sadly, like I mentioned before, there are so many times that we hear about these athletes that were great, made lots of money, and then 15 or 20 years, they have nothing or very little, etc. And they find themselves working or hustling, doing these crazy commercials that you would never think that you would see these people in, etc. And of course, they say NFL stands for not for long, and that is true. And there are the rare folks that are, that have the talent. They're doing all the things that keep their body in shape, et cetera, et cetera. I don't know what positions may be that, except for the quarterback now, because a whole lot of things have changed. A lot of the rules have changed. With quarterback is pretty much untouchable. So their longevity here, personal summer loading, their longevity in the National Football League and maybe in the National Football League can be quite long, depending, because of course injuries can happen to them also too. And then for everyone else, it's not for long, and one needs to plan accordingly. Here I am. I'm just trying to make it week to week, month to month with these few pennies. And I'm just like writing down everything. And here these people that's a whole other thing. But yeah, got to make sure that we are watching our pennies. Okay, Joshua said he's going live on the times he mentioned in the chat. 6 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. He's doing his workout. Okay. 6 to 7 in the morning. You all be up for that. Okay, his schedule is changing. LOL. I'm not a fan of hockey because the injury is my fault. No worries. Fights in hockey is worst ever. Yeah, there are some really interesting, and like I said, they lose a lot of teeth, and yeah, the bumping, and it's not just like bumping. They're just like, whoo. Yeah, there is violence in sports, and if people are expecting that there isn't any violence in sports, goodness knows in NFL, every down is the setup for the violence, because you're running head on into the person that's across from you. So it's taking a sip. It is what it is. I think in recent times, not a lot of folks, but I've heard that some parents, don't want their child involved in football. There may be other things too, even soccer, which is the other football for the Europeans, because of the head injuries. They were talking about CTE, etc. All that stuff. So yeah, there was that talk in the recent past, and it may be happening here and there. I'm just not familiar with it, or have or heard a whole lot about it, because we know that sometimes these and other topics, that come up when something big is happening. I think when Junior Seau was no longer here, and yeah, and other folks, they said that maybe, because from what I understand, speak English one, from what I understand with CTE, you don't know until you have passed away, and then if you allow them to take your brain and do whatever it is that they want to do with it, then that is how they find out that you had such a thing. But yeah, And then, some parents don't want to take the chance that this may happen to their child. And of course, with a lot of these sports, and I'm just going to talk about football, with a lot of these sports, they're playing it from 6, 7, 8, maybe even sooner. They're playing and learning all the fundamentals and all this other stuff from a very early age. And then they keep going until, like I said, if they are fortunate enough to get drafted and then past that, fortunate enough to make the roster to where they are actually on the team and participating in the team as a part of the NFL and not as a part of the practice squad or anything like that. So a lot of parents, they have said that they're not going to take that chance on their child doing that. Now, of course, things change, and maybe some of the folks that said that, they may have changed their mind. And of course, we wouldn't know that because they're not going to put that out there in the news. Is it actually newsworthy? Like I was talking about yesterday, is it actually newsworthy? Hello there, Ruthie's This and That and family. How are you? How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How are the young men? How are the family? How is the family doing? English is not my first language. One would think. English is not my first language. Thank you so much for stopping by, Ruthie's This and That and family. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Just talk a little football, little CTE, about folks managing their money when they go into the National Football League or the NBA, National Basketball Association, whether they're doing tennis, golf, etc., because we don't want these people to end up 15 or 20 years from now, we're seeing them doing, I don't know, Popeye's commercial or some other type thing. Because and of course, people will remember, like, didn't that person, wasn't he like the number one all-time receiver for whatever team? I'm just making up something here, folks. Like, why is he doing a Popeye's commercial? Like, why is he promoting Olive Garden or Red Lobster? Why is he doing that? Why is he selling, promoting, a particular insurance company, et cetera, et cetera? When we knew that they got big money, big bank, when they initially started. And that big money and big bank, if it was invested properly, all this other stuff would have lasted them a lifetime, would have set them up fantastically for themselves, the generational wealth, the legacy, their children. And that's what I mean when I said the generational wealth being passed to the children, their legacy being their children, and the passing down of the wealth, that type of thing. Glad that you're doing good. Glad that everyone is doing good. Ruthie's This and That and family. You're welcome. I'm doing well. I am doing well over here doing these lives. I started doing lives. Last week was my first week. I did it Monday through Saturday. And then I did it all this week, I do believe. So normally it's at between 6 and 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I try to do a live, etc. WHs and, getting family members, etc., all that good thing. As you know, the usual YouTube thing. So, yeah. So I'm doing over here. I'm still doing my walkings and talkings in the morning. I am still doing my walking and talkings in the morning. So make sure you all check that out. I didn't do it today because this knee is talking to me. It is feeling much better, not in 100%, but hopefully over the weekend and with some medication, Tylenol or something or another. I'm staying off of it, folks. I am staying off of it. Hello, Mr. Doobie, Mr. Bill Doobie. How are you? Thanks so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Mr. Bill Doobie. Mr. Bill Doobie, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Please hit the like button, folks. Hit the like button, folks. Thank you so much. And if you want to get your link dropped, if you want me to drop your link, please share me on your community board. If you want to get your link drop. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just talking about a whole host of things, folks. And as always, and I mentioned it when I started the live, um, I always bring the latest information if there is any to report on with regards to private second class. Travis King, as we all know, has been detained in North Korea since July 18th this year, of course. And there wasn't any news today that I saw when I looked prior to coming on here, because I want to make sure the whole day goes, at least for me. And then when I come on the live, I can report something or not report something here. And there wasn't any new news to report that I saw. And the last thing was yesterday, where ABC News did an interview with his mom and with his uncle. And when I did my live yesterday, I made that the second posting on there. So please make sure that you go back and look at my other live and click on the link to see what the mom had said with regards to her son. With regards to her son. Yes. And the thing before that was that North Korea did acknowledge that they had received the United States, request for information regarding private second class king. And that was it. That was it. That was all that they said. That was all that was given to us from North Korea. Their response was that they got our request asking for information about private second class king. And we know that it is a closed society, and we're all just, I am praying, and hopefully all others are praying for his safe return back to, in this case, South Korea, which will be the closest, so they can, do medical stuff, all that other good stuff. All of that. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Bill Doobie. I'm over here working on my phone over here, folks. My husband got my got my machine. My husband got my machine. Yeah, we did a little switch up. Yes, yes. We did a little switch up, folks. What else is going on, folks? What else is going on? It is the weekend. It is the weekend, folks. Okay. What is happening, folks? What is happening? Okay. I love my phone. I love my phone. Phone, I love you. I have to talk to it nowadays. I'm going to get your link. Drop, Mr. Bill Doobie. Thanks so much for sharing me on your community page. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's acting crazy. We've been talking about everything. Football. What is your team, Mr. Bill Doobie? What is your team? Your American football. Okay, I'm going to have to do this all over again. Wow. Unbelievable. What about you, A.I. Virginia Show? What is your team? Okay. Crazy. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Bill Doobie. Thank you so much, Mr. Bill Doobie, for sharing me out on your community board. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, you don't watch football, the A.I. Virginia Show? You don't watch football? Thank you so much, Mr. Bill Doobie. 540 subscribers. Family members, YouTube, family members. Take that, stack that, family members. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow, no team. Down there in Texas, what's really going on? Not the Cowboys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like I said, we're talking about football. Then we'll talk about the money that these young folks make early on in their not being financially educated on money, investing, stocks, anything like that, or even just how to do a basic budget and to get all this money. And then soon, like one of the thing was, a fool and his money are soon parted, and they don't take the time to learn about money. And in my brain, and maybe because I'm at a certain age, I would park the money someplace where it is making interest, decent interest, while I go and learn all about it, all about money, finance, compound interest, the value of time being on one side, investing, good investments, legacy building, family offices, all of that, and everything in between and beyond that, so that I can keep more of my money with me, etc. Of course, one has to be out here, live, a place to live, buy all the furniture, the trappings, trappings, not in a bad way, of being here, being alive, etc. You need some place to live, you need food, you need to have things in your home to make your home operate efficiently, well and efficiently, all of that good stuff. So yeah, park the money, learn what it is that you don't know, instead of just trusting and depending on the recommendations that a lot of them are probably getting from some of the possibly old heads are in the locker room already. I don't know. It's all speculative. You know, I mean, they're probably asking someone, they don't know what to do with this windfall, and it is a lot, millions upon millions of dollars. They do not know what to do. So they're going to ask someone in the locker room that they think knows what it is that they should be doing and who they should go to. So they ask one of the old heads in the locker room, hey, who's helping you with your money? And then they tell them someone, and then they go over there and they go with that. But they really need to do their due diligence, their homework. You got a smartphone, go to your smartphone and learn what it is that you don't know. Write down questions. When you read something you don't understand, write down whatever question is coming to your brain. And even the stuff that, like I said, even the stuff that you don't even know, you're just thinking of stuff, write down what it is that you're thinking about. If you have some questions before you start the research, write that down also into it, because like we know, and like I mentioned, most of the time, 10 or 15 years down the road, their career is over and done with. Even if they get that far, because the NFL stands for not for long, they are broke, busted, and can't be trusted. They have zero or very little, and the very little that they have will last them for probably a short period of time. And then you'll see them out here, hustling and making commercials for, like I said, insurance companies. It could be anything. This is just me making up. Insurance company, Popeyes, or any other place or something other like that. So yeah, get back in these comments. Football. We used to have a team in San Diego, the Chargers. Now they're the LA Chargers or something or another. I should know these names, but it seems like they're moving all the time. Whatever city will take them, they will be there. Yes, Regina said Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, you're not a Cowboy fan. My husband is a Cowboy, and I am sleeping with the enemy. That's what why I said that myself. I'm sleeping with the enemy by being a Pittsburgh Steeler. Mr. Bill Doobie is saying money is simple. Spend less than you make. Facts upon facts upon facts. Spend less than what you make. Hello, Lori, DNL Treasures. How are you? Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to you. Thanks for being here. Hit the like button, folks. Hit the like button, folks. Thank you so much. Hit the like button. I do appreciate it. If you want to get your link dropped, share me on your community board. Thank you so much in advance. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. What else is going on? Yeah, we always got to spend less than that which we make. For sure. Good investing is when you get your capital back. Yes. The power of compound interest and the power of having time on your side. And that means Start early. The earlier that you can start investing, that is going to serve you well over the long haul. That's why they said time is on your side. If you are a young man or woman out here, 18, 19, 20, and just starting, and someone has put in your ear the value of money, the value of time being on your side, and told you about Roth IRA, 401k, and to make sure that you invest the highest that your company will allow. Hopefully they offer match. If they have put that and other things, basic information, if they have given that to you and you follow it, you are on your way. Of course, we know that the stock market is up and down, but over time, gains. YouTube, I am not a financial planner, advisor, consultant, God knows, lawyer of any type. What I am speaking about is for entertainment purposes only. Everyone here, do your own research, do your own due diligence. The information is out there. It's right here. Don't listen to anything I'm saying. Thank you so much, DNL Traders, for being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mr. Bill Doobie is saying that is true about pro athletes. Daniel Shays, pro basketball, wrote a book for pro athletes. He did? Oh, okay. Would you happen to know the name of it and drop it in the link? Yeah. Hopefully there's some good information. I'm sure that there was some good information for them. Hopefully it was like I'm just saying I don't know, but hopefully it was like a roadmap. You look it up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm going to write down his name. Also, I got my whole thing right here. I got a whole new setup over here, folks. A whole new setup. Just for all of my little markers and etc. Yes, because a roadmap seems to me is needed for these young folks. Oh. He went to the same high school that you did. Oh, great. Yepers. They are right up in LA. Now it says capitalized, so would that be Louisiana or Los Angeles? I know you mentioned San Diego earlier, so I don't know whether you're out there in California. Let's see. Oh, my stomach is football. We used to have a team in San Diego, so I'm connecting the dots and I'm thinking you're out there in San Diego. So LA, Los Angeles. City of Angels. Okay. Yes. LOL. You like soccer, the European football, as I call it, the European football. Thank you so much for hitting the like button, everyone. Thank you so much for hitting the like button. I do appreciate it. One thing they don't teach is proper. Oh, you're number 17, like. Thank you. I have a simple credit card secret. Okay. Mr. Bill Doobie says he has a simple credit card secret. Okay, thank you. DNL Treasure says she is cooking dinner, so I'm not going to be in the chat. Thank you so much. Got you on the big screen. Wow! Big screen, big Wanda. Okay, that doesn't sound right. I've made it to the big screen. Not in a good way. I'm just kidding. Yes, in a good way, because I am on this live. Lori over there at DNL Treasures has me on the big screen. Taking a sip, folks. Thank you all so much for being here with me. I do appreciate it. Make sure you go check out each other's channels. Woo. Make sure you go check out each other's channels. Get my hand sanitized over here, folks. I'm back in the chat. Thank you so much, DNL Treasures. Go check out their channel. They're over there working on their second retirement by metal detecting. Go check them out. They go live on Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. DNL Treasures. Go check them out. Oh, Mr. Bill Doobie. He says he have a simple credit card secret. Los Angeles. Okay, great. LA Chargers. Yes, that's there. So it's Los Angeles Chargers. The Rams. What? Were they in St. Louis at one time? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. And I'm thinking that the Rams went to. Did the Rams actually go to? Or did San Diego just change? They moved to LA and now they're the LA Chargers? Or did St. Louis go over there? Or do they still have the LA Rams? I should know this. I'm getting hung up on the LA thing. Mr. Bill Doobie, help our sister out. I can go and look it up. You're much faster, Brian, than I. Okay. Brain than I. Okay. Not me. Sometimes it's a mess. It's a mess. And did you tell me what your team was, Mr. Doobie? Your football team? You may have mentioned it. See, you mentioned that my brain was fast, and now I'm forgetting things. In San Diego. So now it's the LA Chargers. That's your team. Yeah. I'm a Steeler fan. I am a Steeler fan. DNL Treasures, Lori, she is out there in California also in too, but she's cooking, so she can't respond and say what her team is. It may be the 49ers. And I don't know whether she was in here the other night. I know there are two folks from Colorado, and Broncos is their team, which is crazy to me, but nonetheless, here we are. I'm worse than them all. I rooted for whatever team is winning at the moment. Is your team that bad that you root for whatever team that's winning? At the time that the two teams are playing, whichever one is winning, that's the one that you're rooting for. But do you have your own team? Is the Chargers your team? The Chargers is your team. I'm going to say that. Mr. Bill, let me know. Yep, when I go. Okay, yeah, when you, okay, so you actually go to the actual games and all that good stuff, Mr. Bill, too, because a lot of folks don't know Chargers. No Chargers. They're the ones you don't like. So is it the 49ers? Is the 49ers your team? And how many teams they have out there? They have the LA Chargers. And now, did the LA Chargers, were they the San Diego Chargers? Or was the LA Chargers the former St. Louis Rams and they came over? Or is the St. Louis Rams still over there? Let me look at this thing and see what they got on here. They were in San Diego first. Then they went to Los Angeles. Rams are still in Los Angeles. Okay. Did they come from St. Louis? I don't know why I have St. Louis on the brain all of a sudden. St. Louis Rams. Oh, Miss Milton said, yes. So my brain is working. Finally, my brain is working. I can't believe it. Yes, I knew it was something. I'm telling you, they are moving. Seems like they're moving all the time. Whatever city says they're going to give them all of their money to do any and everything that they want to do to build that stadium, bring in that revenue and all this other stuff. Woo, 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 woo. They are there. They are there. And of course, if they have the infrastructure like the metro, I call it metro, but the subway and the bus, accompanying bus lines to support that type of thing, then all the better. And of course, San Francisco is set up for that, as is Washington, D.C., as is New York, and other places too. But those are the big ticket ones that come to my brain. Yeah. Let me see, Mr. Bill. Just LOL, just at my singing. I can't believe my brain is working. Yes, I can't believe it. Oh, you're on spot with both Chargers and Rams. I think they may be doing it. Okay, what is it that they may be doing? Because I know they've done the move. Okay, if I just be quiet, the answer will come. Okay. Oh yeah, they lied to all the homeowners and hotel owners. Yeah, as the pay for the stadium with taxes. Yes, 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 they do. And of course, these people, we have to be careful with these electoral politics. We have to be careful about the electoral politics, because just as Mr. Bill Dubin and I are talking about, and because the folks in my chat are grown and sexy and educated, they are up on it already. And yeah, they will get, they don't pull eminent domain, but and they may in some cases, but who knows? They will tell the homeowners they're going to soup it, make it look pretty, put all the gold flakes on it to get them to sell their property so they can get the streets and all this and all the infrastructure around the stadium that they're going to build. And then the hotel owners, all of that. But in the end, the people that are paying the taxes are the ones that are really, really, really funding the thing. And then they make all these promises, concessions, we're going to do this and the other, and we're going to chip in for all of this type of clearing of the land. And yeah, they do all of that. But when they are doing those deals, most of the people that are in the room, they are just so glad to see the owner of the team, if they even show up. And most of the time it's just a representative. But yeah, they really sell out the citizens of their city for the big bucks up front and on the backside. The St. Louis. Oops. Okay. Oh, in California, if they want your property, they just take eminent domain. Right about that one. Wow. Yeah, it gets a little crazy. Wow. Nothing surprises me. Nothing surprises me. Nothing surprises me. Thanks so much, Mr. Bill Doobie, for being here, for being in the chat. First time person to my live. First time coming to my live. Thank you so much, Mr. Bill Doobie. I do appreciate it. And I shared Mr. Bill Doobie's link in the chat, folks. Make sure you all go and check out his channel. Go check out his content. Go check out his content. Thank you so much, Mr. Bill Doobie. I appreciate it. Hello, Matthew Whittington. Hello, Matthew Whittington. How are you? How are you? Thanks so much for coming. Thanks so much for coming. Okay, I don't know. Something is going on here when I hit. Okay. Okay. Seems like there was a troll here. I don't know what was going on with that, but here we are. Here we are. If you want your link dropped, please share me out on your community board. Share me out on your community board if you want your link dropped. Thank you for having us, Mr. Bill Doobie, saying you're welcome. You're welcome. I do appreciate your being here. I appreciate you being here. And all the grown and sexy folks, all the loved ones in the chat, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all for hitting the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hit the like button as you come in, folks, as you come in, because that way it is done and you don't have to think about it or try to remember it on the way out. Hit it as you first come in. It's top of mind, top of mind. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So everybody is ready for football. Everybody is ready for football. Did you print out your team schedule? Did you print out your team schedule? And I think Mr. Bill Doobie said you actually go to the stadium and watch the games. And I'm sure that you watch on TV, but I thought you said something about, you said, yep, when I go. Yeah, that's good. When you go, must be nice, Mr. Doobie. But yeah, must be nice. And with the Steelers, I saw a little thing, and I guess tonight, yeah, I printed it out because, of course, when they're not just, showing up on Monday, Thursday, and Sunday, making their money on those days. They're making money all year round, of course, with different events, of course, all the paraphernalia, the cups, the hats, all of the apparel, jerseys, any and all types of apparel, shirts, underwear, bras, socks, pants, workout pants, sweatpants, all this other stuff. They are making money all the time. So I saw on the Steelers, and I'm sure all the teams have it I saw this and I was like, oh, this is interesting. It's happening tonight. They're doing Friday Night Lights. They're in at one of their stadiums over there, Latrobe. It's free to get in. They're doing a 50-50 something, and to get on with that is $5 for that, and all the money goes to 50%. Well, I said all profits will support that particular thing, and they were holding it from 11 to 5, and then they was going to have some Steeler legends do autographs, et cetera, out there. So they're always doing things to get people that are fans already to come, to these events and would be fans, and they offer something free. And then of course, they said they're gonna have food out there, vendors, etc., music, yeah, fun for the entire family. Also good. Free is good for me. Yes, free is one of my favorite words. Free is one of my favorite words. Coupon is another. And of course, an applicable coupon. And I talked about the coupons, in another live or what have you. But yeah, I'm always mentioning something about money and budget as I am on a journey with that. As you all can see from my budgeting channel and read my about. But yes, I am on a journey. But nonetheless, we want to keep more of our money with us, because a fool and his money are soon parted. Yes. Let me get back in the chat. Yes. Mr. Bill Duke said, I don't go to any games. Over to friends' houses, save money by not going. Yes. And do you all have parties when you go? Maybe you put that in the chat already, and I just need to get to it. So do you all have parties? Do you do a potluck when you go over to the friend's house, Mr. Doobie, for the games? Or do you guys order pizza and beer and all this other stuff? Do you make it a time? Do you make it an event, I should say? But yeah, just my husband and I, and if he wants me to do up some wings or whatever it is he wants me to do up for him, then I do that. I don't eat chicken anymore. So he wants me to, I do that, and then he just goes to the basement and into his man cave and hide out. I'll just watch the game or whatever it is he's doing down there. But yeah. Seats are better at home for sure. Soft, comfortable. You can stretch out, all that good stuff. Have a pillow, a blanket, all of that good stuff. And it's just you and anyone that you want to be around. And not thousands upon thousands of people. The bathroom is right there. All of that good stuff. Hello, Cali King 916. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. And now I have to make sure that I look over here on this phone, because I think there was a troll in here. There's a showed up on my phone. I didn't see it in the chat. Let me make sure. I'm going back and check to make sure I didn't miss it. No, it's not in the chat. Yes, the seats are better at home. Although baseball is great, watching at the games gives more appreciation for the game. But they need something, because snail isn't slow and long. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking, so just move on past that one. I should not even have said it. The minute I said it, I was like, okay. Maybe no one else got it. Yes, okay, baseball, yes. Okay, so you're saying when you go to the baseball games, for you have a great appreciation of the game when you see it face to face. So what brings that on, vice seeing it on TV, just from your perspective, Mr. Bill Doobie? Because it is slow. I can't. I would like, if I ever pass the TV when my husband has it on down there in the basement, I go in there and they do the laundry, and I go past and the TV is on and I see that, and that's like, whenever I watch it, I go past it to go to the laundry room. Boring. Boring. Epic. The boringness, is that a word? It is so boring that is epic. My opinion. Wow. Epic. Epic. So boring. So boring. So boring. Free is good for me. Yes, free is good for me also, Mr. Doobie. Mr. Doobie. Cali King 916 is speaking to Regina. Cali King 916 is speaking to Regina. Coupons. Okay. Coupons, you have to watch out. Generic will get the job done just as well. Also, you can make your own mayo from ingredients. Yes, and a whole lot of things that people can, make from just what they have, from what they have at home, like different taco seasoning. Most of us have all the fixings to make taco season and a whole host of stuff. We can make our own noodles. And of course, we have YouTube, which is a great resource. And people, they just go in there and experiment and just, use a little bit of the items. Like if you're going to make, noodles, that type of thing, mayo, a whole host of things that I can't think of right now that people can do and can make for themselves at home. And yeah, of course, you have to be, you have to watch out for the coupons, because a lot of coupons, like I mentioned when I did one of my walking and talkings or the live, was that most of the time the coupons is not for the items that you would need or want, et cetera, et cetera. But there are those that you can find. And I'm talking about for me, because I do the printable coupons. And if some coupons happen to show up in a local flyer around here, that's all the better, all the better. But for me, like for the coupons that I print out, most of the time there is some good things on there and stuff that I can use, but a lot of times it's few and far between. So like if they have something like for the body wash and it's a good price already, and then the coupon for me, everyone shops differently. Everyone shops and utilize their coupons differently. But yeah, and of course with the coupons, it has to be something that I need. I can put in my emergency kit, something other like that, or something that I know that I'm going to use down the road, like the body wash. Or the detergent or paper towels or toilet paper, something like that, getting a coupon like that. Of course, those ones will be in the local flyer, something other like that. But yeah, you just don't want to be buying something with a coupon just because you have a coupon and you're not going to use it. Now, I did say that if the coupon is for something that you're going to use in the future, like for a bridal shower gift, a wedding gift, or some another like that, whether it's digital or one that you can print out, then that's great, because if you're getting at a good price and then with the coupon, all the better. And then that is over and done with, you've satisfied your thing. But if it's at a price that you are willing to pay and it's not on sale, and then you could just use the coupon, then that is great also too. But just not buying something just because you have a coupon and you have zero use for it. It's not going to work for you. You really don't need it in that case. You really don't need it. You really don't need it. Yeah. Yeah, generic will get the job done. Yeah, I do a lot of speaking about what are you sipping? Speaking about generic or generic and or store brand items would do just fine. Vice the brand name. Yes, I get it. I get it. I get it. Speaking of which, what are you sipping on? I am sipping on some Minute Maid Tropical Punch of my husband. But my husband is bougie. Bougie. He bought this Minute Maid. And the other night on Wednesday when I did my live, which was just let's relax. What are you sipping? I had some Walmart brand strawberry lemonade. So that's what I'm saying. My husband is bougie now because he got Minute Maid, a brand name one. Let me take a sip. Yes. Thank you so much. But yeah, we have to be careful about the coupons. And like I said, I think it was a live. Yes. Thank you so much, Ruthie's This and That and family, for still being here. Thank you so much for still being here. Please, you all don't forget to hit the like button. I think most of y'all have done it. Don't forget to hit the like button. Mr. Bill Doobie is saying that he likes Walmart. Another way to save money. Demo video and sponsor. Tell me about it. So you'll go to a store and set up a demonstration in the store, like for food or something, or wine, and like be a brand ambassador for a day for a particular product. Is that what you mean when you say demo video and sponsor? Whew. Thank you all so much for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button. As I mentioned, don't forget to hit the like button as I mentioned. Whew. And if you want your link, drop in the chat. Share me out on your community board. Share me out on your community board if you want your link dropped in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mr. Bougie is here. I'm doing a live. How was your day? Oh, that's fine. No one's going to see you. Okay. Thank you. Are you going to pick up that one?
No, you need it?
No.
I'm going to put close to this one.
No worries. A lot of stores will approach you on Amazon if you have video reviews. Did you plug mine back up, Jane? Okay, because it seemed like that. Okay. Okay, we'll approach you on Amazon if you have video reviews. Okay. Okay. Good info to know. Good info to know. Good info to know. So it is. What is? Do you have a football team? National Football League, American Football Team, Ruthie's, this and that. And I think Callie King is the Raiders. The Raiders. I forgot they're out there too, Mr. Doobie. The Raiders. So many teams out there. I know California is a big place. Anybody can start a team and get some folks together. And well, not anyone. I mean, that part of the process can happen. You know, getting the folks together. Getting a location where it's going to serve you well, make you money all the time. It's a whole nother thing. Raiders are up in Oakland. Okay, yeah, Oakland Raiders. Yes. Mr. Art Shell, I think he used to play for that team. Yes, I think is he still with us? I guess I could look it up online. I'm just seeing Oakland Raiders and he comes to mind. And I think he was the coach for them for a period of time, shortly. Yeah. Callie King 916. I think the Oakland Raiders is his team. I'm over here working on, I said too loud and all this other stuff. So I'm just working on a whole lot of things, folks, and I'm talking out loud also until I have an appointment I have to get to. Great live. Thank you so much, Mr. Bill Doobie. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. I dropped Mr. Bill Doobie's link in the chat, folks. Go check out his channel. This was his first time in my live. Go check out Mr. Bill Doobie. Thank you so much for being here. His thing says amazing videos daily, traffic, cooking, camping, creating, critiquing, and climbing. Okay, it says, and climbing, symbolic for fitness and exercise. That is Mr. Bill Doobie. Please go check out his channel, folks. Go check out his channel, check out his content. Thank you so much for being here, Mr. Doobie, and chatting it up with me. I do appreciate it. He says, you are doing great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. What else is going on, family? What else is going on? Talk to you later. You're welcome. Thank you. Muchas gracias. I'm speaking Spanish because English is not my first language. If any of y'all have ever heard me talk. But sometimes when we talk, and this may be going faster than this, we tend to stumble over our words, et cetera, and I do that sometimes. And sometimes when I'm doing lives or even just the walking and talkings, that happen. So there's always room for improvement. Yeah, so maybe I need to. What else is going on, family? It is Friday, the weekend, folks. The weekend, you all did it. Like I said, congratulate yourself. You did it. You made it through the craziness of the 5-day work week. If that is you, you got the 40 hours in. You survived the Marys and the Bobs at the job. Congratulate yourself. Congratulate yourself. Take a sip of your water, coffee, tea, juice, lemonade, and other. You deserve it. You deserve it. I know on Wednesday, like I was mentioning, it was hump day. So we needed to take a sip then also in too, because you were 3 days in and you had only the 2 days. And here we are. Here we are. Ruthie's this and that and family saying that I'm working on my budget and savings challenges. Those food prices are ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Beyond ridiculous. Beyond ridiculous. Beyond ridiculous. I am on a hiatus, and this is my 3rd week. I think I'm going to go until the 15th because I said 3 weeks, and I know it's been at least 8 or 9 days already. So next week should be next week should be the end of it. But anyway, I'm going to the 15th, and then see, this is going too fast. Slow down, Wanda. I am eating out of my pantry, my freezer in the basement, and of course my fridge and my freezer on my fridge. That's what I'm doing until the 15th of this month. I think I have enough stuff to last until the 15th and maybe beyond, but I don't want to get too crazy. I am not buying any food. If I buy any food, it will be, for salads, fruits and vegetables that way. And that's it. And maybe something to drink, which is not really food, but nonetheless, that is all that I am buying. I have enough stuff to go until the 15th, maybe beyond, but I'm not going to press my luck. I am not going to press my luck. The A.I. Virginia show says, me too. She stopped. Yes. Personal summer loading. I'm turning on my fan. Yes. Yeah, those prices are crazy. And I know that you've been doing hauls and stuff, Ruthie. I got to get to your channel. Are you still going to Aldi? And I know that on some of their things, the prices creep up a little bit, or they have crept up and they creep up a little bit. But yeah, we have to be watching, all of us. And today, every Friday is always Coin Watch. We are on watch about our coins, our money, etc. We are on a coin watch. We are watching our coins. We have to do that, folks. We have to do it. You all know that I preach this all the time. Gotta watch your coins. Watch your coins over the weekend. Watch how much money you got going out. Watch how much money you have going out. Try to stay on budget. Try to stay on budget. And like I said, I get it. And I fall off track myself with the budget, with the no spend days, and with other things. But we have to get right back on track. Because if nothing, if for nothing else, we know that those food prices, and goodness knows the gas prices. Check out my short that I did this week on the gas price, the gas price. And this was at a generic, Mr. Bill Doobie's term, a generic gas station. This wasn't one of those big box gas stations, if you know what I mean, ExxonMobil and the others. This was just at a generic gas station. The gas and the food prices will make us get back on track. Trust, yeah. But yeah, and I know that you, a while ago, you said you was going to start trying to, work on your budgeting and the no spend days, Ruthie, this and that and the other. I understand. Regina says she stopped. Yeah, we got to make sure that we, buy, if there are some coupons out there for any type of food thing that you like or may start to like, that's a coupon for it. Work it, sis, work it. And the digital coupons for the folks too. But let me get back to the chat. Yeah, so expensive. Facts on facts on facts. Yeah, Regina show. Coin Watch. I'm trying to enjoy your 3 days off. You're tired. Yes. Whew. I hear you. Rest well and sleep well. So were you off today, or are you going to be off on Monday? So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday. For Ruthie's this and that. Yes, corn watch. Aaron Jr. show. Yes, watching all those coins. I need to stay out of the Dollar Tree. Oh my goodness, the $1.25 store. Man, I was having a fit and falling back in it for like two. I think it was either Saturdays or Sunday. I went to the $1.25 and could not find any pink Himalayan salt. Finally, when I went on Wednesday, my spend day, I found some. So I got 3 bags. I love pink Himalayan salt. And Netta's Nest, she had told me that I could, that TJ Maxx and Ross has like the big bags of it, which I'm going to check that out also into. I'm going to check that out also into. I bought 3 bags. So one is for my emergency kit. And then I put 2 down there. I'm not using a whole lot of salt, but when I do use it, I want pink Himalayan salt now. I'm getting rid of the white table salt. And as a matter of fact, I put it in a little sandwich bag and I put salt on it and taped it down. I'm going to give it to my daughter. I hate to see things go to waste. I hate to see things go to waste. I am nuts, folks. I am nuts. But yeah, we have to make sure we're watching our goings. The regular is almost $4. Are you talking about on my thing or down there in Texas? The A.I. Virginia show is almost $4 down there in Texas, or on the short that I did this week. Please go check out my short on that. Woo. At the generic gas station, it was crazy. Oh, $3.61. Yeah, almost $4. Yes. I know you try on the no spend days, Ruthie. I know you try on the no spend days. I know you try because you mentioned it before about the no spend days. Yes, yes. And now for me, and trust, as with all of this stuff, it's getting disciplined with it, a mindset shift, all of that. And trust, I fall off also into, like last month, I just made the 16 days of no spend. I just made it. What is 17? My husband had asked me to go and get some medication for him that costed some money. Oh my goodness. But nonetheless, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, but it's the discipline part of it and the mindset shift. And like I said, I fall off track also into. Yes. Major phallus. Hello, how are you? How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. New to my channel, new to my chat. Thank you so much for being here. How are you? It's asking if AI, artificial intelligence. And Regina's saying yes. Major phallus. Do you have a channel, Major phallus? Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Glad that you are doing fine. Glad that you are doing fine. Thank you so much. Well, we are talking about a whole host of things. Ruthie is saying, I'm off Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from work. But then I have to take care of the family in the house. So that is like second shift or third shift or whatever. Like second shift. I hear you. It's a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot. Get my hand sanitizer, folks. It is a lot. It's constant work, never ending. Constant work, never ending. Constant work, never ending. And so Ruthie's this and that in family. Make sure you go over to her channel and check her out. Check her out. She is doing hauls, grocery hauls, etc. Driving around. If you're still doing that, are you in? Wait a minute. I want to say, where are you at? Are you in North Carolina or Georgia? One of those two. I forget, Ruthie. You got to tell me in the comments. A Major phallus. Oh, he does not have a YouTube channel, just a viewer from Brazil. Well, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel, and consider becoming a family member, Major phallus. Consider becoming a family member. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for joining us, the whole chat, the loved ones in the chat, the family in the chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here, Major phallus. Yes, go check out Ruthie's This and That and Family. She's been here for a minute. She's been here for a minute. Go check out Ruthie's This and That and Family. Ah. So how are things in Brazil? Major Fowlis, how are things in Brazil? Who is the new president over there? No, I'm thinking, is it Lula or Lula? The person, and he was in prison before, and how is that going? If you want to talk politics about your country. Listen to me. If you want to talk politics about your country, don't forget to hit the like button, folks. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. And make sure you go check out each other's channels. Make sure you go check out each other's channels. Make sure you go check out each other's channels. If you want your channel link drop, share me to your community board. Share me to your community board wall. I think it is. Yes. Yes, now it's Lula. And how has he been? How long has he been in office? A year and a half, 2 years? I can't remember. I try to keep up with some of the political stuff that's going on. I try to keep up with some of the stuff, at least some of the basic stuff, but I can't catch everything. So how long has he been in office? And I know that he was in prison before. Is he doing good by the citizenry? And was he in prison due to his opposition? And now is he doing what he was doing before by helping the people? Or is he kind of sort of on the on the side now of the opposition that put him in prison prior to now? Yes, hit the like button, folks. Hit the like button. Yes, please share this live. Thank you so much, A.I. Regina, for reminding the folks to share the live. Yes, and you can get your link dropped if you share the live. Share the live. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. A.I. Regina show. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What else is going on, folks? What else is going on? Of course, as I mentioned earlier during the week, August is National Immunization Awareness Month. And as we head back to school, for the folks that it applied to, because I think as I was mentioning, I think once you go into school initially, you have pretty much all the immunizations that they want you to have. And then they probably don't ask the next year or what have you out. But I don't know the immunization schedule, anything like that. Okay, Major Fowlis is saying, personally, I am not a fan of policy. I don't trust any party. Understand. Got a lot of that going on over here too. And that's why I was mentioning briefly earlier with regards to electoral politics here in the United States, which is where I'm located. Yeah, we have to be careful about electoral politics, and there's a whole lot of stuff that is involved in that. Yeah, and we always want to make sure that our interests are being served, and 10 times out of 10 that doesn't happen. So we have to be careful about electoral politics, and the people that we are electing that are running around here saying they're going to do this and that and the other for us or a community of people, etc. And it does not happen and has not happened. We have to be very careful. We have to be very careful with that. So we get suckered into something. And then what we find is the open border down there and over there in the south and over there on the left coast or the west coast. That is what we find. So we have to be careful about how we are engaging and or participating in electoral politics here in the United States and just in general. But I hear you on the not trusting any party. I hear you on that. Thank you all so much for being here. It is Friday. Let the weekend begin. Let the fun begin, folks. Let the fun begin. Let the fun begin. Do you believe in a matrix? What do you mean a matrix? What does that mean? I probably should know what matrix means. I haven't seen the show, but that all of this is happening and we're like inside some for like a better word, well, inside the matrix, some type of bubble type stuff. There's other stuff that's happening on the outside and we're on the inside of this thing, and the stuff that's on the outside is making us do what it is that we're doing. I don't know. I'm trying to explain something. I have zero clue. It's a part of the matrix. It's a part of it's a setup. They've set up something and we're inside of it. We're part of the setup, living in a simulator. Okay. Have a blessed. Thank you. Thank you, Virginia. Thank you, Virginia. The AI Virginia Show. Make sure you all, thanks for coming live. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. The AI Virginia Show. The AI Virginia Show. Make sure you go check her out, folks. Make sure you go check her out. The AI Virginia Show. Have a good one, Virginia. Sleep well. Sleep well. Sleep well. Make sure y'all go check her out. The AI Virginia Show. And she has some other channels also in too. Spill It Girl TV. Spill It Girl TV. The AI Virginia Show and the Virginia Show. And there's another one, but when you go to one of the channels, you'll see. Go check her out. Go check her out. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, and don't forget to hit the like button, folks. If you haven't hit the like button already, hit the like button. Hit the like button. So do you like Major Phallus? I like that. Do you have a favorite soccer team? Let me see. Do you have a favorite soccer team? I've heard of some of the names, not that I know any of the players. I heard of Messi. Is he in Florida now? I'm thinking he's in Florida now, but I don't know. If you know anything about soccer, you can be the resident soccer expert for this live and to get me up on game about it. If you are still here, Major Phallus, well, I'm not assuming that someone is still here. They could be listening in the background, moved on away from their computer, etc., etc. But yes, yes. Thank you all for being here. I'm not going anywhere. Thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the 20 likes that I am seeing on screen. Thank you for the 20 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button, folks. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yeah, I think Messi is down there in Florida someplace. I don't know. Doing something down there in Florida. Okay. Londrina Football Club. Okay. Is that a Brazilian team? Okay, you said football club. Is that a Brazilian team or is it from London? Because I'm looking at LOND and then this American brain, it goes to London, but that probably is not it. So that is a Brazilian football team there, soccer team there, football team there. Yes, a team. Okay. In Brazil. Okay, great. And what is the season like? How long does it last? How long is the football season? How long is the football season? I'm going to look up something on my thing so I got a question, but I'll look it up real quickly while I'm talking and all that good stuff. Oh yeah, it's the creme de la creme, the prize, the big prize is the World Cup. I think that's what it is in European football. I'm calling it that. I'll let that go, European. Yes, the World Cup. And when does that happen? Let me see. I'm putting in World Cup 2023. I'm going to see what it says. Oh, that's the Women's World Cup. I don't want that. Do they have I guess they have a men's competition. Okay. It's not Women History Month, so I don't know. Why is it doing that? Now is World Cup female in Australia. World Cup female in Australia. Okay. Okay, so that is happening now. I'm reading something. Where's the 2023 World Cup? 32 teams competing at the 2023 Women's World Cup in Australia and New Zealand were divided into 8 groups. Group A through H for the first phase. And this was information 1 day ago. Okay, very interesting. And when is the men's competition for the World Cup? Messi. Men's World Cup soccer competition. Okay, I might want to put 2023 Men's World Cup 2023. Let's see what it says. Men's. Going to FIFA. This is interesting. This is interesting. Please, folks. They need to stop all this stuff with the cookies. I just want the information, what they want. They want what they want also too. Okay. Okay. ICC World Cup 2023 is scheduled to be hosted in India. Okay. And the excitement around this event is already building up. Okay, it's going to be hosted in India. Okay, ICC World Cup. And this is a site that is not FIFA or what have you. Okay. The forthcoming event will be held in India. India has hosted the event before, but never on its own. As recently as a decade ago, they shared hosting duties with the tournament with Sri Lanka, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. As of right present, the competition may be hosted entirely in India. Okay. From what we've heard, the ICC World Cup 2023 schedule will begin on October the 5th, 2023, and goes through November 19th, 2023. And they give the official website, which is Cricket World Cup, has all the information you need. Okay, and you're saying only 2026. What's happening only in 2026? This is interesting. So it's going to be, the World Cup is going to be held in India. Now, I wonder how that whole selection process goes. I'm not saying that you know Major Fowlers or what have you. If you do that and you want to share it, then that's fine. I wonder how that whole selection process goes. I wonder if it happens somewhat the way that I don't know how they're doing it now with the Olympics, how the Olympics, the location of the Olympics, the summer and the winter, and the summer and the winter is selected. I wonder if it's the same type of fashion. So I'm going to put in 2026. What's happening in 2026? Will it be in your country? Will it be in Brazil? 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. Let's see what it says. Interesting. This is interesting, folks. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thanks for the 3 people that I see here on the screen that is showing 3 on the screen. Thank you so much for 3 people. And any folks that are listening in the bushes, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button. And don't forget to hit the like button. I'm talking about DC being snubbed. Okay. So let's see. It is saying, okay. June 11, 2026 through July 19th, 2026. It's a FIFA World Cup. This other thing was Wikipedia, and I'm not going to read any information from there. Not against Wikipedia, but right. Okay. Who will qualify? How much is the tickets? So I got FIFA out here. FIFA World Cup 26. Okay. More of the cookie stuff. June, July 2026. Got some stuff. 3 countries. 16 cities, 48 teams. Wow. Through the process of elimination, the 48 teams, of course, down to 2. Of course, you're rooting for your team to be in it. Of course, Major Phallus, if you are still here. Okay, so I'm going down in this, and some of the host cities. Excuse me, let me go down, go back. So the 16 cities, and per FIFA, this is the FIFA.com site, the 16 cities are Atlanta, Boston, Dallas, Guadalajara. I think that's in Mexico, not quite sure. What else? And you, what hobbies do you like? I like American football, I like NFL. Well, as far as sports teams, that type of thing, professional sports teams, I love American football, the National Football League. Hobbies, I love to read, preferably hardback books. Audiobooks are okay, but I've only read a few. I prefer the hardback book. But yeah, I love to read, listening to the news, not looking at it. I haven't looked at the news in many years. Yeah, spending time with my family, my grandchildren, my great granddaughter. So yeah. So the cities for the that's hosting the FIFA, they said it was 16. So we have Atlanta, Boston, Dallas, Guadalajara, Houston, Kansas City, Los Angeles, Mexico City, Miami, Monterrey. Mhm. New York, New Jersey. Get those together because I'm not saying it's going to be individual places. I don't know whether they've decided, and that's why they have New York, New Jersey, or they're saying it's going to be in New Jersey, but they want to put New York. I don't know. Who knows? Let's put that right there together, of course. Philadelphia, Seattle, San Francisco Bay Area, Toronto, they're in Canada, and Vancouver, they're in Canada. Yes, very interesting. Major Phallus, nice. The World Cup will be in your home. Yes, in the United States. Yes, we've got Seattle, Washington here, San Francisco Bay Area, U.S., of course, Philadelphia, New Jersey, New York, Miami, Los Angeles, Kansas City, Houston, Dallas, Atlanta, Boston. Yeah, most of it is happening in the U.S. We have New Mexico here. Oh, and Monterey, I guess Monterey, California. We got Canada here, Toronto, Vancouver. Mexico City, Mexico, and Guadalajara. I think that is in Mexico also in too. Yes, 2026. Planning in advance, and I guess they probably had backup. They probably had some backup cities in case something happens or jumps off with regards to these places. Good information to know. Now since I did it on my phone, I'll probably get a whole lot of soccer stuff. Like, now where is Messi down there in Florida? Because I've been hearing a whole lot of stuff about Messi. Let me see how he looks. Let me see how he looks. Hopefully he isn't messy. Hopefully he don't look messy like his name. Let's see. Lionel Messi. Okay. I'll leave it there. You know, sometimes these photos may not do you justice, and he got the beard thing going on, and I guess it look from the photo that I'm saying he needs to be he needs a shave. But it's a photo from, you know, his being out there and all this other stuff. So yeah, you never know. Sometimes I get a bad angle. all those other good stuff. But thank you so much, Major Fallis, for being here. I do appreciate it. I'm not going anywhere yet. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And all the other loved ones that are still here, those that are in the bushes, watching, listening. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button. And to all the loved ones that came to the live and are still here, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks to all people that will catch the replay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please make sure you go to my community board and hit the like button on the live, because I posted the live when I started. Make sure you go and check it out. Now, since I said that, it's been a few hours, and I have to make sure that I actually did that, because I've been on here talking. I may have not done that, and because I normally do that, but I may have forgotten to do it. Who knows? Oh, I'll write it down for you. So much stuff. Un momento, folks. Mhm. Yes, yes. Now, look at this. Okay, I don't know. Focus, Wanda. Focus. Okay. I thought I posted it to my community wall, and I did not. I will after this live, and then please make sure you go over there and hit the like on the community wall when I post this to the community wall. I thought I did it prior, but I hadn't. I think you're going to practice your English hearing. LOL. Messi is Argentinian. Okay. So how are you? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. I don't want to chat your ear off. So I wanted to ask, how are you learning English? Are you listening to people do the YouTube stuff? Are you going to the videos that you see on YouTube? Are you utilizing Hello Talk? Because I am utilizing Hello Talk to learn Spanish, of course. Not of course, to learn Spanish. You wouldn't know that I'm learning Spanish. Oh, yeah. Or Duolingo, et cetera, et cetera. You may have since departed. Major Fallis, thank you so much for being here. My good friend from Brazil, thank you so much for being here and engaging in the chat with me. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend and sleep well. Sleep well. Sleep well. Messi is Argentinian. Yeah, he was looking kind of messy in that photo, but of course there's numerous photos of Messi and other folks, and sometimes it may just be a bad angle, but nonetheless. Thank you, Major Fallis, for being here. Thank you, Major Fallis, for being here. Thanks to everyone. I'm not gone yet, folks. Thanks to everyone that showed up to my live. Thanks to everyone that showed up to the live, that hit the like button. Hit the like button. Thank you, Mr. Bill Doobie. I know he isn't here anymore, but thank you, Mr. Bill Doobie, for sharing me on your community board. You got your link drop. And please make sure you all go check out Mr. Bill Doobie. Mr. Bill Doobie, make sure you go check out his channel. His link is in the chat. His link is in the chat. Thank you, Major Fallis. Thank you, Major Fallis. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yes. Also, what else is going on? It's a great show. Thank you, the A.R. Genius Show. And I know these folks are going, I'm just shouting about the A.R. Genius Show. Ruthie's This and That and Family. Go check out her channel. Go check out her channel. All the loved ones. DNL Treasures. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Check out these folks' channels. We have run the gamut on we talked about a whole host of things, folks. We have talked about a whole host of things here on this channel tonight on this live. And I appreciate you all being here. You could have been any other place in the world. You decided to spend a few of your precious moments with me. Thank you so much, Yvette Minor. Yvette Minor, thank you so much for being here and supporting. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Matthew Whittington, thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by. Mr. Bill Doobie, of course, I mentioned him. He shared me on his community page. Thank you so much. Joshua Gabriel, thank you so much. Joshua Gabriel, thank you so much. Joshua Gabriel, thank you so much for being here. Thanks to everyone that showed up, the Bud Files. Thank you so much. I'm not gone anywhere. Wellness of Frugal Mama, thank you. Hot Mess Budgets, new to her content. Thank you so much. Yeah. Bad Body Not So Fit, Netta's Budget. DJ Ron the Mechanic. Thank you. I just appreciate you all coming, being here, and supporting. I appreciate it. Netta's Nest down there in Florida, and sunny Florida. Kirby Key just paid off her student loan debt sheet. We here. Thank you. Garcia Ware. Good call, yeah. Thank you so much. Ooh. I don't know what's going on. It's this fan and everything else. I am having these personal summer, folks, and oh yeah, these personal summers, and the fan is making my nose run. Ooh. Yes, it is. Miss April Showers was here. Thank you so much, Miss April Showers. Thank you so much. Yes, it's Friday and we are done with the work week and we are in full relaxation mode. And we're on a coin watch. That means we're going to be watching our coins all weekend, staying on budget, or doing our best to stay on budget. Yes, and yes again, folks. That's what we're doing. Staying on budget. Hello, Shantarman. How are you? Thanks so much for stopping by. Oh, okay, Major Fowles, you decide to hang a little bit longer. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for becoming a member. A family member, Major Fowles. Thank you for becoming a family member. Yeah. And I know that you don't have a channel. Thank you so much for becoming a family member. Yeah. They don't like the S word in these streets and the chats and what have you. But of course you will know that because you're not a family member. Thank you so much. I do appreciate your becoming a family member, Major Phallus. Do you plan to attend, to either come to the United States or to Canada to attend FIFA in 2026? There's time to plan and hopefully get the visa to come on over and see what's really going on. Major Phallus, if you're still here. Major Phallus, if you will. Major Phallus, if you are still here. But I guess if your team won, then you wouldn't have enough time to try and get the visa and all that good stuff. Would it? Yeah, that's the other part of it in my brain. Now that I think about it, if your team got so close, I mean, or maybe they may make exceptions for that. And I wonder how a person would, just a regular Joe Blow, just a regular person would manage that. Of course, the team, they're going to let them, and and all the people surrounding the team come, et cetera, and maybe their family members, if they, check out okay. But how would that work for just a regular person that wanted to come? And it would sort of be last minute. But I don't know. I don't know, Major Fowles. It would be nice to watch in the flesh in World Cup. Yes, yes. Understand. Yeah. And trust, there are a lot of people. I'm just talking hypothetically because I don't know anyone's situation, et cetera, et cetera. But there are probably people that haven't been to an American football, national football, professional game here in the United States themselves. I think not a lot. Well, people watch from home. And then, of course, we have the people that go to, the stadiums to watch the game, et cetera, et cetera. And like Mr. Bill Doobie was saying in the chat tonight, the seats are better at home. You can stretch out. You got your bathroom right there. There aren't so many people around, etc. But just as with anything, it is an expense to do these things here in the States and any other place that people are at. It is an expense to do these things. It's an expense, folks. It's an expense. An expense to do these things. Ruthie's this and that is speaking to Shantirement. Ruthie's this and that is speaking to Shantirement. Yes, yes. What else is happening? How was your day, Shantirement? How was your day? How was your day? How was your day, Shantirement? I'm sure that would be spectacular to see soccer. You guys is football. You guys is European football, as I call it, soccer. Yeah, my grandson, when he was much younger, he's now 21 or 21, played soccer. What grade was he in? I don't know. When he was in the 5th grade, if that, maybe 5th or 6th grade, he did soccer. Yeah, he did soccer. It is true, super fancy to be at an event like the World Cup. Yeah. And of course, just like with our Super Bowl and Wimbledon and the PGA for the golf folks and what is it in baseball? World champions, I guess, for baseball and basketball. I don't know what they call themselves, but champions, etc. For us here, just getting there is, I want it for lack of a better phrase, half the battle. But if you got there, it's like, oh wow, we have arrived. We went out, we executed as we should have and was supposed to. It's great because even though I'm not that's a Mac. That's an Apple.
Can you still make it down?
Okay, what happened to mine?
You got windows on?
I don't know.
You know how windows on.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
And then what we're doing to have that browser to need.
Which is what, Chrome?
Yeah.
I won't let you download it? Oh, I don't know. That's the one that Dimitri bought for me. Okay. That was my husband. Yeah, it's a major feat. Of course, just being in this case, in the National Football League and in the other sports professions also too. It's a major feat just to get there. And then for your team to get, to be one of the 2 teams that's going to go to the Super Bowl. Wow, wow, wow. Like I said, a lot of work way before the season even started. That type of work Everybody needs to be on the same page. Everybody's got their own thoughts, ideas, things that are going on in their own personal life, etc. And you're going to have to work through that, put it off to the side, get someone else to handle manage it, and then you get on one accord with what's going on with the team so that you can get to the Super Bowl. And of course, hopefully it will have benefits for you yourself, besides all the glory, the glitz and glory that comes with winning the Super Bowl. But the